Hi. I don't have a tagline. So hi. Welcome to my busy video of the day. Tuesday is dedicated to His Little Cherie. And I think I'm going to take my glasses off because of the glare. Also, they're kind of crooked. I waited since last Tuesday to watch your One Take Tuesday. And of course, you inspired me to create a video. Well, that's not entirely true. Mostly I'm inspired by the fact that I should be doing homework, and this is a good way to procrastinate, making a video for my friend, His Little Cherie. So I'd like to respond to your video by talking about being young and being old. So the last time I saw you, I mentioned that somebody asked me, do you still work? And I was kind of baffled by that because I think the only thing that she could have meant is, are you retired? Yeah, what she said was, are you still working? And I thought, what does that mean? Are you still working? And so it had to be a question about whether I was retired. And then this weekend, I went to a dinner and I met a lady, and I sat beside Tanya all night, and we chatted and had a good time. And then at the end of the dinner, I don't remember what exactly we're talking about. We were talking about something, and she mentioned being 48, and blah blah blah. The conversation went on, and I mentioned something about being 51, and she was shocked. She said that she thought for sure that she was older than I was, and she would have never guessed that I was 51, and that I look so young, so on and so forth. So I said, thank you very much. And we went on. To be honest, I think I look kind of tired right now, but I do get that a lot. I get, since I was in my 30s, people thought that I was much younger than I really am. I have a very itchy nose today. I sneezed a lot today. So last week, somebody wanted to know if I was retired. And then on Saturday of this weekend, somebody thought that I was like not even 50. And so that was Saturday. And then on Sunday, I was at a thing, and it doesn't matter where I was. And the lady there said to me the same thing. She said, are you still working? Are you semi-retired? And I was like, oh, dear Lord, I wish I was, I faded. I wish I was semi-retired, but no. And that is less a factor of my age and more a factor of my financial situation. Because let's be honest, I would have been semi-retired maybe 20 years ago. Let's see, what was 20 years ago? It was 30. Yeah, I could have semi-retired like 35 or 40 years ago, really, except for my financial situation. So I don't know how old people think I am. As I have come to embrace my age for various reasons, I'm less caught up in that. I do think I look younger than I am. I think it's for a few reasons. I never had children. I think children age you. I really think that's a thing. But also I have a round face. I have and people with round faces don't wrinkle as well. I also have good skin. I can't really take credit for my skin. Well, except for that. And the things under my eyes, I wish I didn't have circles under my eyes. But anyway, I do look younger than I am. I get that a lot. Although these questions about my retirement status lately, those are going to kill me just because I so wish that I was retired. Like His Little Cherie, who is a retired author. So, okay, I took notes, Cherie, while I was watching your thing. So I'm going to check off young and old. I wrote those down. the next thing I wanted to mention was that there is a band in Calgary. It's a local band, and they are called Older Than Dirt. And of course, I forget now what your band name was. Legitimately Old, that's it. That's not a bad band name, but I like Older Than Dirt. And I've never seen them perform. I heard of them because I met a lady who's married to one of the band members, and they play a few times a year at a hall, and I can never find anybody to go with me because they have a dance and they perform, and it sounds like a good time. But my friends are married people and they don't like to party, which I don't. If that's what being married means, then I maybe don't want to get married like I always thought I did. Anyway, so that's another thing. I don't know if you saw me there. I just checked that off my list. Older Than Dirt is the name of a band. So get on your legitimately old band name and sell that to somebody for $1 million before somebody else thinks of it. You have a lot more followers than I do, so you ought to be careful. I think you should protect that legally or something. I don't know. I don't know what that involves, but talk to your lawyer. Get on that. Okay, the last thing. You asked me about laying hands because you want to have gray hair. I just like to say a couple things in that regard. Of course, I will lay hands on you and pray for you anytime that you like. As the president of your fan club, I believe that's in my contract. However, I do feel the need to point out to you that I do not have gray hair. What I do have is white hair. Exhibit A. See, this is my white pencil, and that's my white hair. And technically, it is Arctic blonde, which is a term that I coined. And I will thank you to not refer to my hair as gray. This video about nothing is now over 7 minutes long. And good night. I'm going to do some homework now.